this is Kwai Chi and this is Things to Do in London. We're here in St Giles Circus and I'm going to go down Oxford Street. Now Oxford Street is a really long street. It's 1.5 miles long and it's the busiest shopping street in Europe with over 300 shops. So I'm going to take it quite briskly, so you might miss a lot of things, but I'll try and get everything covered. So this is Oxford Street, and Oxford Street is a really old street, and there's actually even a river running under it called the River Tyburn. Now it's really old, like I said, and it actually runs all the way to Oxford. So if I follow this road straight and I didn't go off any other junctions, we would end up in Oxford. Now it's known as lots of different things, so it's not just Oxford Street all the way to Oxford. It used to be called Oxford Road, the Oxford to London Road or London to Oxford Road, but now that's changed, and some parts are still called Oxford Road along the way, and some parts are called London Road along the way, and some parts are called Uxbridge Road along the way too. So already we've passed lots of places where you can gain sustenance. There's a Walk in the Box and there's Sports World. We already passed a Zavi there, which used to be a Virgin Megastore. A lot of people use Oxford Street as a flagship store because of its prominence and its history. It's been a shopping street since the 19th century, with such building blocks of shopping such as Selfridges gaining a massive department store towards the end of this road. There's a whole variety of different shops along here, none that are really expensive, and there are some which are quite cheap along here too. As we go along here, there's yet another Starbucks, that wonderful American invention, and then there's the British equivalent, which in the States is owned by McDonald's, called Pret a Manger. So yet again, there's lots of places not just to eat, but also to buy clothes and games and electronics. Mainly you find clothes shops along here. Not many great places to eat, to be fair. I've tried a lot of places along here to eat, and it's all the same kind of garbage, it's all the same kind of stuff. It's always, you know, your Pizza Hut, your McDonald's, your KFC type places, and there's nothing like out of the ordinary. There's this sort of Cornish pastry shop coming up here on the corner, which is called some Cornish house or something, but it's not actually that good. I don't know how they won any awards because their pastries are rubbish. Quite frankly, there's an electronics shop on the right there, in close prominence to Curry's Digital. Orange Mobile shop we just passed on there. There's loads and loads of shops. Coming up on the right, quite soon, is the largest music store in Europe, which is an HMV. It's got something like 5 gazillion million square feet of space, retail space. Okay, it's not 5 million and it's not 5 gazillion, if gazillion is a word, but it's very big. It's got something like 4 or 5 floors of music buyingness to it. That's a word. Okay, so there's Officers Club on the left, Foot Locker, where you can buy trainers, Walk, which is a shoe shop, handbag shop, Clark's, so quite a few shoe shops on the left there, and on the right there's Game, which sells games, Phones for You, T-Mobile shop, which sells phones. So 2 phone shops near each other, and another phone shop here on the corner, Car Phone Warehouse, near Phones for You on the left too. This street is absolutely jam-packed with people. As you may have noticed, I've passed probably 20,000 people or something. It's ridiculous so far already. And there are absolutely loads of buses and taxis along the actual traffic road as well. No normal cars are allowed through this road, only taxis, bicycles and buses. Yeah, it all seems to be chock-a-block. It seems to be a little bit free now, which is great. But usually, especially around peak time, which is after work, say 5 to 8 p.m, it is absolutely chocker. All you see is a sea of red along the middle of this road. Cars are allowed to go through the junctions of Oxford Street. They're all generally one-way streets, but along the actual main strip of Oxford Street, which runs from St Giles Circus all the way to Oxford Circus and then carries on to Marble Arch, is all restricted access only to vehicles such as buses and taxis and bicycles. So there's another orange shop. There's a great deal of telecommunication shops along here of the mobile phone variety. And there's the largest music shop. It's pretty big. I can count 4 floors, but there's probably a basement too, so I'm guessing it's 5 floors deep. Next to a soccer shop, which is also known as football or foot soccer ball. Near Licenzo, which is an underwear shop. It used to be owned by Theo Profitis, who is a famous celebrity. He's on Dragon's Den, which is like a millionaires buying program thing. M&S, which caught fire only in like 2006, something like that. Some guy who looks like he's peeing on the wall. Very nice. H&M on the right hand side there, next to UNIQLO, with the Japanese symbols there. McDonald's, which is a lot bigger than it looks. It looks really tiny, but it goes all the way in, and is a couple of floors deep, I think. Muji for your little Japanese goods. Dorothy Perkins. Now, we don't have any old style London buses anymore. The buses are of this variety, or of that bendy bus variety now. That's the new thing these days. There's no old style Route Master buses where you hop on and off. You may have seen them on the old films or whatever. There's Borders with a Starbucks inside, which is a large bookstore. And over on the right hand side, there's Urban Outfitters. Left we've got River Island and Zara. Big, huge shopping names. Coming up to Oxford Circus, the underground station and the actual place name, there are massive flagship stores. There used to be Shelley's, which used to be a shoe shop, but they closed down. And on one of the corners there's Niketown, which is gigantic. Then there's an H&M super mega store, and there's a United Colours of Benetton shop too. Oh, look at that, West End company helping tourists everywhere in the West End. There's a Gap just for kids, and it's supposed to be the largest fashion store in the world over on the right hand side, if I can get a view through all these buses. And it is the Topshop Top Man shop. It's ginormous. You can kind of see it through the heads of this bus. through to the other side. Hopefully I can get a better view soon. Over here is one of the entrances, one of the many entrances to Oxford Circus. Big Oxford Circus sign there. I'm going to have to split this video into two because this road is really massive, so I'm going to literally leave you and rejoin you in a second, straight after I get a view of Topshop. There we go.